for like me personally? Or
No, it's open.
it's open.
Right. So basically, when you get there and you say, I want that spot, you go and grab it. Okay?
We're going to modify that 1 second. We're going to have a lot of bike racks there, right? We've got 450 athletes. About, I'd say, 350 to 375 of those are going to be bikes because we have a lot of relay teams. We're going to have 3 different areas of the bike rack. Most of them are open racking. If you have a mountain bike, and this is why we're asking you if you do, we have different racks for you because the tires are wider, and so there will be a mountain bike area. If you're in a relay, there will be a relay area. So open for everybody, but if you have a mountain bike or if you're in a relay.
It's going to be a very close, confined space. This is probably more space than you're going to have. But this is a good example of how your bike's going to be set. You're going to have, the racks are all made out of wood. Okay? So imagine just a row, a wooden row right there, and there's a little spot to put your back tire in, similar to that. So your back tire will fit in it, and your bike won't fall over, it's just there. Okay? What I recommend everybody is put your back wheel in. Okay? The rule for transition area is your front tire has to be down on the side that you're in. So if this is my assigned transition area, okay, and this is the rack, my front tire has to be down in the lane where I'm going to be coming out. Okay? So if this is my lane here, I can pull my bike out here, and this is my little transition lane where there'll be other bikes racked here, there'll be other bikes racked here like that. They'll be pointing toward each other. This is my area where I'm going to have to pull out my bike out, go to transition, and hang a right and get out onto the bike course. Okay? And I'm going to try to go through the step-by-step how I do it when I get set up. I'm a minimalist. Okay? I've seen people show up with like 3 bags, and they're handing their bags to their husbands or their wives, or like, okay, I got everything out of this bag, and it still weighs 50 pounds. They're like handing it to them. They have to walk around all day. Take the minimum you need for transition. This is how I set up my transition. I'm going to already be wearing what I'm going to do the race in. Okay, I race in a 1-piece suit. Okay, this is a triathlon suit. It does have a pad. It's really thin. It's not like a bicycle pad. This is a lot thinner. And these are made to swim in, right? So you're going to be a little bit more buoyant in water with this type of tri-suit, okay? If you don't have a tri-suit, they are kind of expensive, and some of them are pretty expensive. It's fine just to swim in a pair of bicycle shorts or a pair of spandex shorts or a bathing suit. And if you just want to swim in a bathing suit, a regular bathing suit, that's fine. You do not have to go out and spend $150 or $200 to get a triathlon bottoms that cost $100 just to swim this race. If you want to swim in a regular bathing suit, that's fine. Okay? You can even wear that bathing suit onto the bike and you'll be fine. Just throw a shirt on, you'll be good to go. Okay? So don't get all caught up in it. The biggest thing for this race is, I know we have a lot of beginners to have fun, to finish. Okay? But if you're going to swim in something you want it all, you can swim in bike shorts and just have a jersey ready to go. Or you can swim in one of these 1-piece things and you can do the whole race in this.
So you have to go on a shirt?
No.
If you're running with speedos, you go straight. Oh, you have to have speedos.
You can go straight on a bike. It's recommended that you wear a jersey, but you can't, unless you're racing Ironman. If you're racing Ironman, you have to wear a shirt. If you're not, you don't have to wear a shirt. So you can go with just a shirt if you're racing the speed. Jump right on your back. There's all salt and stuff.
Hey, Matt, do you want to cover the not changing shorts in the transition area?
We have bathrooms right outside of transition area. If you need to change your shorts or your shirt, shirts more for females. Please go to the restrooms. You know,
But not how it works, okay? Whatever you're wearing to swim in, you want to jump out, get to your bike. If you're just wearing a bathing suit, if you're a female, throw on some shorts and go, if that's what makes you comfortable. If you want to throw on shorts and a shirt, if you're a guy and you're just swimming in trunks, and then you get out there and you're good to go, just go. But you don't want to be changing actual under anything, okay? You want to wear kind of a base layer that you can do everything in, and then add to it. If you're hot after you get off the bike, you want to take that top shirt off, but you're still wearing your bathing suit, you know, that sort of thing. But the idea is to minimize the amount of time and kind of be ready to go as much as possible.
okay. So I'm going to have this on because when we're racing, the reason I recommend wearing a shirt, I've seen people crash on a bicycle before. If you don't have a shirt on, you're not going to have a good next month. Very bad month. Okay? So I got this stuff on. I'm ready to go. And I get to transition, and this is what I have. All this stuff here is in my bag. Okay? And the first thing I do is I put my bicycle in there, and I get everything out of my transition transition bag. Usually I have a towel and I have this mat. This mat comes in my bag. This is a triathlon bag. When I first started, I had a bucket. That's all I had was a bucket. It's a 5-gallon bucket. I had a towel in there. And again, I'm a minimalist, so I know exactly what I want for a race. I plan out everything I need to know, go beforehand. The first thing I'm going to do is, okay, I'm going to get out of the pool. What do I need to do? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have bike shoes there. Okay? So I know I need my shoes. The next thing I know is I need my race belt with my race number. And the reason I have a race belt and they're really good, I don't know if Cycling Journey has some. They do have some. It'd be great to get one of these things or 2 of them because they break. They're not that much durable. They only cost a couple bucks. It's because you have to have your number on you during the bike and the run. So you don't want to have to pin it on you during the swim or have it pinned to a bicycle. Say if you want to take off your shirt for the run or you want to change shirts, you just want to have it all the time. So you get this nice little, what do they call it? Race belt. And you put it on right when you get off the bicycle. This one's broken. This is an old one. So you put a race belt on, and all you do is hook it to yourself, and you're good to go for the whole race. There's nothing you need to do. Your race number holds down. It doesn't matter. It's going to get moved around consciously if you can during the run. Move it to the front. You know, on the bike, a lot of people have it in the back. It just moves. Okay? So, get a race
If you
belt.
need ideas on what else to do, I've seen people, like guys especially, pin it to the inside of their trunks and roll it inside. When they get on the bike, they just pull it out when they're in transition. So you don't need to worry about getting a whole lot of fancy equipment if you're good to go. If you're going to throw a shirt on top, pin it onto the shirt beforehand. That's the shirt you grab. It's really a lot simpler than it sounds.
It is very simple. Okay? So,
Yes, I'm sorry, question.
It's not paper? I mean, you wear it in the pool?
You can. It'll be, I expect it to be that kind of,
you do not have to wear it in the...
but don't wear it in the pool.
Do not wear it in the...
If you have to, you can.
Yeah, you don't have to
But
wear
I've
it.
just seen people kind of tuck it in.
I just have my race book. So I'm setting up a transition. So I know I got my bicycle cleats there. For those of you guys who do not have cycling shoes, that's fine. All you need to know is you need a pair of tennis shoes. So your tennis shoes are going to be there. Okay? So, and then in a normal triathlon, I have my tennis shoes on now, but I'll have my bike shoes, my tennis shoes. My bib is going to be on top of my bicycle shoes because I know that has to go on there, my race belt. My hat is going to be on top of my running shoes because I know I'm not going to wear that in the race on the bike because I have to wear a helmet. So my running shoes will be there. I don't run with socks on. I run with no socks. But if I did, when I used to run with socks, I would just lay the socks out on top of the shoe to give me a mental picture. All right, there's my socks. I got to put those on before my shoe. If you stuff them down in your shoe, you're going to waste time getting them out, unfolding them, and everything. You want to minimize the time you're in transition. Okay? So my hat will be on top of my shoes. The next thing I do is I put my helmet right here. Okay? I put it right here on a bicycle because I know it's easy to get to. Okay? Most bicycles with their brake cables and everything, if you don't have a triathlon bike, that's fine, even if you have a mountain bike. Put it somewhere you can get to it. Okay? It might be on top of your running shoe. I mean on top of your bicycle shoes. But you know you got to put this on. So I put mine right here. I open it up and I have the straps out just like that. The next thing I have is my sunglasses. What I do is I put those and I open them up. I put them right in there like that. Okay? So I know that when I run up to the helmet, I just grab my shades and I put them on. Okay? It's important to have eye protection during a bicycle, not so much for the sun or everything, because I know people usually wear sunglasses for the sun, but it's very important because a lot of debris gets kicked up in your eye, and if you're on a road where something gets kicked up in your eye or bugs are in your eye, it's not pleasant. Okay? So that's the main reason I wear these, is just for eye protection. Okay? My iPod, which is excellent before the race. As soon as I get ready to go to the swim, I turn it off and I put it in my bag, never to be seen again. All right? That's a disqualification, guys. Okay? I know everybody trains, run with music and everything like that. There'll be so many people around, you're gonna have so much fun, you won't need the music. Memorize a song. Try to do the same song every time.
And obviously our staff in the transitionary is safe.
Yes, the only people that are allowed in transition area are athletes.
And volunteers.
And
Keeping
volunteers.
everyone else out.
They're keeping your stuff safe. Okay? Cycling gloves. I know a lot of people like to wear cycling gloves. Personally, during a triathlon, I don't, because I got to put them on after the swim. And then I usually want to take them off during the run. I've never seen anybody run with them on, but they're there available.